All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody. The second game of our doubleheader here for you tonight will be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Green Bay Packers, live from Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. The Bengals come in at 3-3 on the season. In the AFC Central right now, Pittsburgh's 5-1. The Colts and the Bengals are 3-3, 2 games back, and Cleveland is 2-5. In the NFC Central right now, Detroit just won. They're 5-2. A half game back are Green Bay and Minnesota at 4-2. So it's a big game for the Packers in this one. Let's take a look at the standings. Gracie got the last game right. She's now 35-31, 4 games over 500. Gracie is taking the Packers in this one. Misty is 35-32, 3 games over 500. She's also taking Green Bay in this one. Evil Dead got the last game right. He's 46-38, 8 games over 500. And we'll see who he wants to pick here in just a second. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as we head out to Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin for this one. Bengals Packers here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. It's the Bengals and the Packers. And welcome in to another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports on a cool overcast day in Green Bay. 52 degrees at kickoff. Evil Dead's got the Packers in this one. So all 3 are going for Green Bay in this one. You are now 46-38. That is correct. 8 games over 500. The Bengals will kick off. Green Bay will get the opening kickoff here at Lambeau. From the 5-yard line, bringing it back. This is Vince Kirkwood on the return, and Kirkwood out to the 28-yard line. You're very welcome. Kirkwood in his 8th year out of Oklahoma State. Starting quarterback for the Packers, the defending NFC champions, is Thomas Allen in his 6th year out of San Diego State. Packers have to win to keep pace with the Lions, who just won in the NFC Central. We got our cat in heat in the background. I don't know if you can hear it. This cat, I swear, goes into heat every 3 weeks. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. 4 wide. Allen in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Allen draws back. Allen looking. Rolls out. And Allen's going to take off. And he slides at the 30-yard line. A gain of 2 yards. Going to bring up 2nd and 8 for the Packers. Week 7, and we're in Lambeau, the 3rd weekend of October on the schedule. And missed all the whining? Nah. 2nd and 8 from the 30-yard line. Allen hands off to John Brockington out to the 32-yard line, a gain of 2. Tackle made by number 53, Logan Harris, 4th-year linebacker out of Texas Tech. John Brockington, the 5th-year back out of Georgia. A gain of 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 6 for the Packers at their own 32-yard line. Allen in the shotgun on 3rd and 6. Allen drops back, throws outside, and caught for the first down. Making the catch, Chris Weavers out to the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain of 8. It probably got worse. 1st and 10, Green Bay at their own 40-yard line. Packers come out in the I formation. Allen under center. In motion is Brandon Gray, the tight end. Allen hands off to Brockington, gets outside. Brockington across midfield, and forced out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A gain of 14 yards. And that'll be a Packers first down. I tell you what we're going to do. We'll go ahead and do a third game tonight. I wasn't too late tonight. We'll have Indianapolis at Kansas City up next. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Allen in the gun. Allen to Brockington. And Brockington to the 43. A gain of 3. And that'll bring up 2nd and 7. On the tackle, number 34, Trayon Taylor, 7th-year safety out of Connecticut. If you're just joining us, Detroit killed Chicago 28-3. It wasn't even that close. 4 wide, 2nd and 7 from the 43-yard line. Allen looking. Allen throws near side and caught by Kirkwood out to the 36-yard line. A gain of 7. And that'll be a Packer first down into Bengal territory at the 36-yard line. Opening drive of the game. Allen under center, 4 wide. Single back. Kirkwood in motion. Hands off. Nope. Fakes it. Looking. Throws deep. And snagged out of the air. All the way down to the 2-yard line is Sean Anderson, the rookie out of Washington. Great catch. A gain of 34 yards. It'll be 1st and goal. Green Bay at the 2-yard line. Nice opening drive by the Packers so far. 1st and goal from the 2. $5:19 and counting here in the first quarter. We're still on the opening drive of the game. Packers come out 3 to the far side. Allen in the shotgun. Allen looking. Allen throws underneath. Caught. Touchdown. Green Bay. Tommy Stewart. A 2-yard touchdown catch. The 8th-year tight end out of Vanderbilt. And the Packers take the opening kickoff, march down the field, and they get a touchdown. And they made it look relatively easy, to be honest with you. Beautiful drive. And now James Griffey will come on for the extra point. Evil Dead's in fuego. If the Packers win this one, Evil Dead will be 9 games over 500. Griffey in his 12th year out of Army for the extra point. He spent 1 year with the Browns, now in his 11th year with the Packers. The extra point is good. Packers lead it 7-0. 5:08 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Week 7 here at Jammin' Sports. We will have a third game tonight. It'll be the Colts and the Chiefs. We'll go down to Arrowhead for that one. We have time for a third game tonight. Griffey will kick off. From the 7-yard line, bringing it back for the Bengals. On the return is Ryder Hicks out to the 28-yard line. Hicks in his 2nd year out of Oregon. And now the starting quarterback, Max Johnson, or as we like to call him, Maximum Johnson, the 3rd-year quarterback out of North Carolina. He won back his starting job during the offseason. William Rogers, who started for the Bengals last season, is now the backup. Bengals first possession, 1st and 10 from their own 28. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson hands off to Granger, Eric Granger, the 6th-year back out of UCLA. Picks up 2 to the 31-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8 for Cincinnati. Three to the near side for the Bengals. Johnson in the shotgun, 2nd and 8. Johnson back. Johnson throws outside and caught by the tight end, Nick Austin, out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 9, and that'll be a Bengal first down. The 13th-year tight end out of Texas, Nick Austin. 1st and 10, Cincinnati from their own 40-yard line. Packers lead it 7-0. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson looking. Johnson throws near side and caught. That's David Webb, the fourth-year receiver out of Arizona. A 3-yard gain out to the 44-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 7. Coming up on 4 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. 4 wide for Cincinnati. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson drops back. Throws downfield and caught by Ryder Hicks all the way down to the 32-yard line. It's a 24-yard gain for Hicks down to the Packer 32. Perfect pass, hit him in stride. Tackled by Strong. That's James Strong, the free safety in his 10th year out of Pittsburgh. 1st and 10 for the Bengals now. At the Packer 32, trying to answer the Packers' touchdown with one of their own. 3:40 left in the first quarter. Bengals come out, single back. Johnson in the shotgun. Granger in motion. Empty backfield. Johnson looking, throws underneath and caught by Nick Austin down to the 24, a gain of 8. And that'll bring up 2nd and 2. So the big tight end with a catch. 3:12 and counting here in the first. 2nd and 2 for Cincinnati from the Packer 24, 3 to the far side. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson looking. Johnson throws deep, and it's knocked away. James Bunn knocks it down. The 6th-year defensive back out of LSU. One of the better defensive backs in the league, too, I might add. And that'll bring up 3rd down for the Bengals. It'll be 3rd and 2 from the Packer 24. 4 to the far side. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson looking, throws underneath, and short hopped it, incomplete. It'll be 4th down. And the Bengals are going to have to settle for a field goal. Chris Palmer was the closest receiver. Luke Jones will come on. And this will be a 41. Oh, they're going to go for it. Bengals on 4th and 2 going for it. 4 wide to the far side. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson looking. Throws down the middle and caught by Ryder Hicks to the 17-yard line. A gain of 7, and the Bengals convert and get the 1st down. Keep the drive alive. I will say this for Madden 25. They go for it on 4th down a lot more often than 19 did. And it's usually where it makes sense to do so. 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson to Granger. And Granger inside the 10. Down to the 4-yard line. A gain of 13. And that'll be another Cincinnati 1st down. Eric Granger in the 6th year out of UCLA. Misty has said goodnight at 8:36 Central Time if you're keeping score at home. 1st and goal for the Bengals at the Packer 4. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson looking. Johnson in trouble now. Dumps it off and incomplete. Granger couldn't hold on. He was hit from behind by the safety, James Strong, in his 10th year out of Pittsburgh. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Bengals come out, single back. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson looking, throws a fade. Caught by Hicks, but out of bounds. He did not get both feet in. They might review that. It's really close. As of now, it's 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. No review. 3 to the near side. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson looking. Johnson steps up. He's going to try to run for it, but he gets taken down by Antonio Spencer, the 9th-year linebacker out of Texas. Gets a yard out to the 3-yard line. It'll be 4th down. And Cincinnati will have to try a 20-yard field goal here. Luke Jones will come on to get the Bengals on the board, unless they go for it again. Luke Jones in his 13th year out of Miami. A cool overcast day here at Lambeau Field. And the Bengals are opting to go for it again. 4th and goal from the 3. Johnson under center. Johnson, Granger, touchdown, Bengals. The gamble pays off. 2 4th down conversions on that drive, as Eric Granger goes in on a 3-yard touchdown run. And Cincinnati scores a touchdown on their opening drive, just like the Packers did. And now Luke Jones will come on for the point after. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. We're tied at 7. 1:45 left to play. Here in the first quarter, Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Week 7 here at Jammin' Sports. The Bengals at 3-3, the Packers at 4-2. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead. Misty's here on this Tuesday night. The second game of our triple header. We are going to do a third game tonight. It'll be the Colts and the Chiefs after this. We'll head down to Kansas City for that one. Misty Spaghetti was really good tonight. Luke Jones will kick off for the Bengals. From the 3-yard line on the return, Vince Kirkwood over the 25, and Kirkwood out to the 27-yard line. And that's where the Packers will take over with 1:41 left in the first quarter. Thomas Allen comes out. Green Bay currently a half game behind the Lions in the NFC Central. The Lions won earlier tonight. They're 5-2. The Lions beat the Bears 28-3. That game is being uploaded to YouTube as we speak. Green Bay has to win to be 5-2 and tie them. Minnesota is 4-2. There's a 3-way tie going into this week. Allen hands off to Brockington, and Brockington across the 30 out to the 34-yard line, a gain of 8. And that'll bring up 2nd and 2. John Brockington out of Georgia, the Bulldogs. 1:22 and counting here in the first quarter. We're tied at 7. Packers come out 4 wide. Allen under center. Kirkwood in motion. Allen fakes the handoff. Allen throws near side and caught by Tommy Stewart, the tight end, out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 14 yards and a Green Bay first down. The former Philadelphia Eagle, Tommy Stewart, he spent 6 years with Philadelphia, now in his second year with the Packers. 1st and 10, Green Bay at their own 48. 4 wide. Allen under center. Allen fakes the handoff, throws downfield, and incomplete. He was trying to hit Sean Anderson. It was broken up by the defensive back, number 21, Mario Smith, the safety, in his 11th year out of Wisconsin. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Packers at their own 48-yard line. 3 wide to the far side. Allen back. Allen throws deep and incomplete. Just threw it away. That'll stop the clock with 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Be 3rd and 10 at their own 48-yard line. We're tied at 7. And now a big 3rd down for the Packers. 5 wide, empty backfield. Allen drops back. Allen throws and caught by Vince Kirkwood down to the 33-yard line. A 19-yard gain to Kirkwood. And they're in Bengal territory, and it's a Packer first down. .43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The Packers down to the Bengal 33-yard line in a tie ball game. 3 to the near side. Allen in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Allen looking. Allen throws and overthrows a wide open Vince Kirkwood down the sideline. Incomplete. I mean, that was 6. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the Bengal 33. Sometimes those receivers get so open, you get excited and overthrow them. On 2nd and 10, Allen to Brockington. Inside the 30, and Brockington to the 28. A gain of 4, and that'll bring up 3rd and 6. This may be the last play of the first quarter coming up. We're down to 13 seconds. 4 wide. 3rd and 6 from the Bengal 28. Allen looking. Allen rolls out and throws, and it's caught on the sideline by Tommy Stewart down to the 19-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 9. And that'll be enough for a first down. 1 second left as he gets out of bounds. Let's see if the clock runs here. It does. At the end of 1, we're tied at 7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. We start the second quarter. 1st and 10 Packers at the Bengal 19-yard line. We're tied at 7. Allen back. Allen looking. Throws underneath. Caught by Brockington. 3 yards out to the 16-yard line. Yeah, Thomas Allen, underrated quarterback. When we talk about like the best quarterbacks in this league right now, Allen's usually not in the conversation, but he's led the Packers to the playoffs every year he's been with the team. Led him to the Super Bowl last season. Allen rolls out, and he has to throw it away. He got hit as he threw, and that'll bring up 3rd and 7. We're in the second quarter here at Lambeau. If you missed our earlier game, the Lions beat the Bears 28-3. That game's on YouTube now if you want to go check it out. All our games get archived to YouTube. 3rd and 7. Draw play to Brockington up the middle. Gets the first down. Brockington down to the 1. A gain of 15 yards for John Brockington. And that'll be a Green Bay first down. Man, I thought he was going to score. Marcus Vance, the defensive back, the rookie out of Ohio State, made the tackle at the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. 3 wide to the far side. Allen in the shotgun. 1st and goal. Stewart in motion. Allen looking. Allen throws, and it's nearly picked off. Broken up by Kaufman. Mel Kaufman, the 14th year linebacker out of Tulsa. Formerly with Washington. yeah, give it to the Brock. If I had Brockington, I'd give it to him. Give Brock the rock. 2nd and goal from the 1. That's another T-shirt, Evil Dead. Allen under center. Gives it to Brock. Touchdown, Packers. A 1-yard touchdown run by John Brockington. Give the rock to Brock. And the Packers retake the lead, 13-7. Yep, you should be a coach. I think so. Or an offensive coordinator, either one. James Griffey will come on for the extra point. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Packers lead at 14-7, 6:55 left to play here in the first half. Live from Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Week 7 here at Jammin' Sports. Who do they play next week? The Bengals will be at the Browns next week. And Green Bay next week will host Atlanta. And that'll be a rematch of a playoff game, the wild card playoff. Griffey will kick off for Green Bay, now up by 7. Fielded at the 1-yard line, bringing it back. On the return is Mark Lewis, the rookie out of Tennessee, out to the 24-yard line, and that's where the Bengals will have it, 1st and 10. .651 left to play. Here in the first half, Packers lead at 14-7. Johnson in the shotgun, 4 receivers to the far side. Granger in motion. Johnson drops back, throws out to Granger in the flat, turns upfield, and gets pushed out of bounds at the 30-yard line. A gain of 5 and a bring up 2nd and 5. .646 left to play here in the first half. Bengals come out 4 wide. Johnson in the shotgun on 2nd down. Johnson looking. Johnson throws, and it's nearly picked off. Broken up by Deshaun Gardner, the rookie linebacker out of Eastern Washington. Incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Bengals at their own 30-yard line. Gardner should have picked that one off. 4 wide for Cincinnati. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson looking. Johnson throws, and they pick up the first down as they throw it to the tight end, Nick Austin, out to the 36-yard line. A gain of 6. Yep, I could have caught that. Misty says she could have too. 1st and 10 Bengals at their own 36. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson drops back. Johnson throws and caught by Austin, makes a move and gets across to the 50-yard line. That'll be a gain of 14 yards for the big tight end. First down, Bengals. Under 6 minutes left in the first half. Bengals come out. 3 to the far side. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson. They pitch it to Granger. Gets outside. And they pick up a yard to the Packer 49-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 9. Evil Dead, do you have pinball again tomorrow? 2nd and 9 from the 49-yard line. 5 wide. Johnson in the shotgun. 2nd and 9. Johnson looking. Johnson throws and caught by David Webb out to the 38-yard line. That'll be a gain of 11. Missy says she does too. First down, Bengals at the Packer 38. Under 5 minutes left here in the half. Johnson in the shotgun. 2 backs back there with him. On 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff. Throws. Dumps it off to Nick Austin, the tight end. 3 yards out to the 36-yard line. Antonio Spencer on the tackle, the linebacker. And that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Bengals a long, methodical drive here, trying to tie the game up. Johnson to Granger on 2nd and 7. Granger breaks a tackle down the sideline, still going, and finally pushed out of bounds at the 17. A gain of 19 yards. Tyler Paris, the safety, finally pushed him out of bounds. The 5th-year safety out of Virginia. Yes, you did, but I wish him the best. Hope he does well. 4:18 left in the half. 1st and 10 from the 17. 3 to the near side. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson. It's a blitz. And he rolls out and manages to find a receiver. Austin's in for the touchdown. Boy, talk about getting something out of nothing. A 17-yard touchdown catch by Nick Austin. And that was all on Johnson. He just shot-putted it down the field. And then Austin made a nice move along the sideline and got in for the touchdown. I mean, he shot-putted that to him. And now Luke Jones will come on for the extra point to tie this one up. Kick is up and good. We're tied at 14 with 4:04 left to play. Here in the first half, we got a good one brewing here at Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Week 7 here at Jammin' Sports. We're tied at 14. Still a lot of time left. Luke Jones will kick off for the Bengals. There's the kickoff. From the 8-yard line, bringing it back for the Packers is Aaron Head, the second-year defensive back out of BYU. Brings it out to the 31-yard line, and that's where the Packers will have it, 1st and 10. 4 minutes left in the half. We have the Colts and the Chiefs after this. We'll head to Arrowhead Stadium for that one. Four wide, 3 to the near side. Allen under center. Allen hands off to Brockington. Gives the rock to the Brock. Gives Brock the rock. 6 yards out to the 37-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 4. That's a new t-shirt, Evil Dead. Give Brock the rock. Start printing them up. On 2nd and 4, Allen in the shotgun. Allen looking. Allen in trouble. It's a blitz, and they get him back at the 27-yard line. A loss of 10 yards. Tackle made by Kevin Wilson, the 8th-year linebacker out of Maryland. Already pitching it to Sherry, excuse me. Give Brock the rock. She's on board. Well, if we have her approval, then we're golden. Cherie, she likes the idea. The t-shirt. Give Brock the rock. 3rd and 14 for the Packers. 5 wide. Allen in the shotgun. 3rd and 14. Allen back. Allen looking. Allen, a flag is down. Could be holding. Throws it away. Let's check it out. Yep, holding. And the Bengals may decline that because he threw it away. They may take the down. Yep, they will. They decline it. They'll make it 4th and 14. There you go. 3:03 left in the half, and the Packers are going to be punting. This will be the first punt of the game. Aiden Swanson, 3rd-year punter out of Clemson, will come on. Swanson gets the punt away. And that'll be fielded and fair caught at the 27-yard line. Making the fair catch is Mark Lewis, the rookie out of Tennessee. 1st and 10, Cincinnati. They'll start from their own 27. Bengals can take the lead here before halftime, and Cincinnati does get the second half kickoff. 5 wide, empty backfield. Johnson in the shotgun. He's got Palmer in motion. Johnson looking, spins, fires out to Granger. And Granger makes his way to the 26-yard line, a gain of 9. It'll bring up 2nd and 1. 2:45 and counting here in the first half. Johnson in the shotgun with a back on either side on 2nd and 1. Johnson hands off this time to Willie Terrell, the rookie out of Houston. And Terrell no gain as it goes down to the 36-yard line. Nice pursuit by Green Bay. And that'll bring up 3rd and 1 for the Bengals at their own 36. On 3rd and 1. Everybody in tight. Johnson under center. Johnson fakes the handoff. Johnson throws, and it's caught. Making the catch, Jackson Perry, the rookie tight end out of South Carolina, out to the 38-yard line. A gain of 2, but that'll be enough for the first down. As we reach the 2-minute warning here at Lambeau Field here in the first half. 1st and 10, Bengals from their own 38. 4 wide, Johnson in the gun. Johnson throws quickly and overthrows David Webb down the middle, incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 38-yard line. 1:57 left in the half. Both teams have 3 timeouts. Everybody in tight, but they have 4 wide. Johnson in the gun. Austin in motion. Johnson looking. Throws near side and caught by David Webb out to the 47, a gain of 9. That'll bring up 3rd and 1. He gets out of bounds to stop the clock with 1:52 left here in the half. So a big 3rd down right here. 3rd and 1 for the Bengals at their own 47-yard line. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson drops back, throws near side, caught by Austin, steps out of bounds at the 49. A gain of 4, and that'll be a 1st down. And that'll stop the clock with 1:49 left. Bengals with a long sustained drive here before halftime, trying to take the lead for the first time. 5 wide, Johnson in the shotgun, empty backfield. Johnson looking, throws and caught. Ryder Hicks down to the 29-yard line, a gain of 20. And that'll be a Cincinnati 1st down. The Bengals are in field goal range now. The 2nd-year receiver out of the University of Oregon. Speaking of Oregon, the Oregon Ducks are in my college football semifinal game. They'll be playing LSU. The other semifinal is Washington and Clemson. The Huskies, the number 8 seed, knocked off the number 1 seed last night, Texas A&M, in the Fiesta Bowl. 1st and 10 from the 29. Johnson looking, throws down the middle and caught by Palmer, breaking a tackle down to the 21-yard line. Chris Palmer, the rookie out of Florida. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. We'll do those semifinal games tomorrow night, since Evil Dead's at pinball. Under a minute left in the half. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson looking, throws near side and caught by Nick Austin to the 18-yard line, a gain of 3, and that'll be a Bengal 1st down. And then we'll have our national championship game. We'll probably do that Friday night. First and 10, 5 wide, empty backfield. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson looking, it's a blitz, and they get him. On a delayed blitz, number 52, Deshaun Gardner, a loss of 8 back to the 26-yard line. That was a well-executed delayed blitz. Nobody put a hat on him as he got in there. Bengals take a timeout. They have 1 left, 39 seconds left in the half. 2nd and 18 from the Packer 26. Johnson throws underneath and caught by the tight end, Nick Austin, at the 20-yard line. A gain of 6 will be 3rd and 12. On 3rd down, Johnson in the gun. Johnson back. Johnson looking. Johnson's going to roll out, and he's going to be taken down the 18-yard line. It'll be gain of 2, it'll be 4th and 10. And the Bengals take a timeout as they'll try to kick a field goal here at the end of the 2nd quarter. Just 5 seconds left. Luke Jones will come on. This will be a 35-yard field goal attempt to give the Bengals the lead going into halftime. And keep in mind, the Bengals do get the second half kickoff. Jones from 35. Kick is up, and it's good, right down the middle. And the Bengals lead it 17-14 with 2 seconds left in the half. It's been a good game so far, going back and forth. Now Jones will kick off. In all likelihood, he'll just kick it through the end zone, not risk a return, and give the Packers the ball at the 30-yard line. I don't know why they just don't kick it through the end zone every time and just give the other team the ball at the 30-yard line. That's what I do every time. That way you're never risking a return. 2 seconds left. here in the first half. Let's see what the Packers do. Down by 3. They might throw a Hail Mary. Yeah, they got 3 to the near side or far side. Last play of the half, barring a defensive penalty. Back to throw is Allen, and he just has to throw it away. It's picked off. Uh-oh, this backfires. Touchdown, Bengals. He just lofted one up there. Kim Phillips returns it for a touchdown. On the final play of the half. Oh, mistake there. He should have just grounded that. Let me see, give you the yardage here. I'm looking at my replay. Phillips picks that off at the 22-yard line. A 22-yard pick six by Kim Phillips, the fifth-year defensive back out of Duke. And now, as we go into halftime, Luke Jones for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. We go to halftime. Halftime score, Bengals 24, Packers 14. Here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. In an interesting development, the Bengals scoring 10 points in the last 20 seconds of the half, and they take a 24-14 lead, and they get the second half kickoff on the Packers here from the 5-yard line, bringing it back for Cincinnati out over the 25 is Mark Lewis, and that's where the Bengals will have it, 1st and 10. That was a mental mistake by Thomas Allen there. He was trying to throw it away, but he didn't get enough zip on it. It lofted up in the air, and Kim Phillips returns it 22 yards for a touchdown right before halftime. They give the Bengals a 24-14 lead. And now the Bengals have the ball to start the second half. They can make this a 3-score lead with a touchdown here. 4 wide, Johnson back. Johnson throws and caught by Nick Austin. 6 yards to the 33-yard line. Yeah, we praise someone and then they blow it. That happens more often than not. It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Bengals. At their own 33-yard line, we have a mild upset brewing here. Johnson hands off to Granger up the middle, and Eric Granger to the 43-yard line. A gain of 10, and that'll be a first down for the Bengals. This is Green Bay's second home game against an AFC team. They only played 2. And they played 2 on the road. They played the Browns opening night and lost that game. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson throws outside. Caught by Ryder Hicks out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. James Bunn on the tackle for Green Bay. Packers desperately need a stop here. They can't let the Bengals score again. On 2nd and 7, Johnson in the shotgun. Hands off to Granger up the middle, and Granger's got a first down into Packer territory. He's gone. 54 yards, touchdown, Cincinnati. Eric Granger rips one up the middle, 54 yards. And the bottom is just falling out for the Packers. Randall Cook managed to catch up to him, but not in time, as Granger scores. And can you believe it? Cincinnati's going to have a 3-score lead. Luke Jones for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. 31-14, Bengals up by 17. Here at Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin, Week 7, here at Jammin' Sports. The crowd is stunned, as am I. In the last 2 minutes of clock time, The Bengals have scored 17 points. And they take a 31-14 lead on the Packers. That's amazing. Haven't seen a series like that in a long time. Luke Jones will kick off from the 8-yard line on the return. This is Vince Kirkwood, and Kirkwood up the middle. Kirkwood, he could be gone. Kirkwood finally gets caught at the 17-yard line. Vince Kirkwood nearly broke it, but that's what the Packers needed to get back in this game. I'll give you the yardage here in a second. I got to see where officially he caught it at. He caught it at the 8-yard line. Bengals lead it 31-17. He caught it at the 8. Where do they have it? At the 17? Let's see. What's 92 minus 17? 75. That was a 75-yard return. This is what the Packers need. They got to get back in this game. 1st and 10 from the Bengals 17-yard line. 4 wide. Allen in the shotgun. Allen looking. Throws underneath. Caught out of the backfield. Making the catch is Sean Anderson, the wide receiver. He lined up as a running back. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2 from the 10. Bengals up 31-14 in a stunner here so far. 5 wide, empty backfield. Allen in the shotgun. 2nd and 2. Allen looking. Allen throws, and he led his receiver too much. He was looking for Wes Crawford, the second-year receiver out of Buffalo. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 2 from the 10-yard line. Don't forget we have the Colts and the Chiefs after this. We'll head down to Arrowhead Stadium for that one. In the I formation, Allen under center on 3rd and 2. Allen fakes it, throws to the end zone, and is batted down. Incomplete. Broken up by Taylor. Trayon Taylor, the 7th-year safety out of Connecticut. They were looking for Vince Kirkwood. Incomplete to be 4th down. And the Packers will try a 27-yard field goal by Griffey. This will make it a 2-score game. Griffey from 27. The kick is up, and it's good. Bengals lead at 31-17. That tackle on the kickoff was a 4-point tackle. It saved the Bengals 4 points. That's why you hustle. Bengals still up by 14 with 5:49 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Here at Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Week 7 on a cool overcast day in Cheeseland. Also Dairyland, also Beerland. Wisconsin known for all those things. There's the kick from the 2-yard line on the return. For the Bengals across the 20 is Mark Lewis out to the 24-yard line. Wisconsin's also known for their bacon and sausage. They do a lot of good stuff up there. Some highlights. Eric Granger, that was the touchdown. The 56-yard touchdown run from earlier. Bengals up by 14, 5:44 left in the 3rd. They have it 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Bengals started the season 0-2. They've gone 3-1 since. Johnson on 1st and 10 rolls out, and a safety blitz. James Bunn gets the sack. A 10-yard loss back to the 14-yard line. Actually, it was a corner blitz, as Bunn is a defensive back on the corner. It'll be 2nd and 20 for the Bengals. Packers looking for another stop. 5:35 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. It'll be 2nd and 20 for the Bengals back at their own 14-yard line. There's our man, Maximum Johnson. In the shotgun on 2nd and 20. Johnson hands off to Granger, and the Packers are right there to greet him. No gain. It'll be 3rd and 20. Antonio Spencer led the charge, the linebacker. But the Packers wanted a big third down here. 3rd and 20 from the 14-yard line. Bengals come out 5 wide, empty backfield. Johnson in the shotgun on 3rd and 20. Palmer in motion. Johnson throws a screen pass to Granger down the sideline, but he only picks up 7. Down to the 21-yard line. Tyler Paris, the safety, comes up, makes the tackle. It'll be 4th and 12. Paris, the 5th-year safety out of Virginia. So the Packers get the stop they needed. And now Zach Everett will come on to punt. 2nd-year punter out of Michigan. Everett gets the punt away. Fair caught at the 33-yard line. Making the fair catch was Aaron Head for Green Bay. And now Thomas Allen comes back out to lead the offense. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. Packers can make it a one-possession game now with a touchdown. 4 wide, Allen in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Allen hands off to Brockington, and Brockington picks up 3 to the 36-yard line. Kim Phillips is there to make the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 7. We're coming up on 4 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Bengals up 31-17. Packers come out, Allen in the gun. Allen, a draw play to Brockington, and Brockington to the 38-yard line. A gain of 2, and that'll bring up 3rd and 5. 3:40 and counting here in the 3rd. Packers come out 5 wide, empty backfield. Allen in the shotgun on 3rd down. Allen back, throws, and it gets knocked down at the line. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. Packers go 3 and out on that drive. They'll punt. There's still a lot of time left. Aiden Swanson will come on to punt for Green Bay. As Swanson gets the punt away. Caught at the 13-yard line, brought back by the Bengals. Bringing it back was Mark Lewis. And Cincinnati will set up shop at their own 23-yard line. Eric Granger over 100 yards on the day. 3:17 left in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 Cincinnati at their own 23, up by 14, 31-17. The Bengals at 3 and 3, the Packers at 4 and 2 on the season. Johnson in the shotgun with the back on either side. On 1st and 10, Johnson looking, throws down the middle and caught. Coming across is Palmer. Chris Palmer, the rookie out of Florida. A gain of 5 to the 28-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5. 3 minutes and counting here in the 3rd. 4 wide for the Bengals. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson takes the snap, looking, rolls out, fires deep and wide open. That's Ryder Hicks to the 47 of the Packers. 25-yard gain to Ryder Hicks. And they left him wide open. He found an opening in the zone and exploited it. And the Bengals are back in Packer territory. 1st and 10 from the Green Bay 47. Vince Lombardi on the sideline saying, "What the hell is going on out there?" He would have said that right before halftime. 1st and 10 from the 47. Johnson in the gun. Johnson hands off to Granger. And Granger to the 46, a gain of a yard. And that'll bring up 2nd and 9. 3rd quarter clock is still moving. 2:07 and counting. Bengals come out, 5 wide, empty backfield. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson, it's a blitz. And the Packers get him back at the 47-yard line. A loss of 7 yards. Making the tackle, Deshaun Gardner again. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. And that'll bring up 3rd and 16 for the Bengals back at their own 47-yard line. Don't forget, we have the Colts and the Chiefs coming up next. Big 3rd down. 3rd and 16, 5 wide. Johnson in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Johnson looking, throws, and it's incomplete. They were looking for Ryder Hicks, and James Bunn knocks it away. It'll be 4th down, so the Packers get another stop with 1:27 left in the 3rd quarter. Zach Everett back to punt. Gets the punt away. Aiming for the sideline, out of bounds at the 25. That was a 28-yard punt. Not his best effort. And with 1:22 left in the 3rd quarter, with the Bengals up 31-17, the Packers get the ball back. 1st and 10 at their own 25. There's still time for Green Bay to get back in this game, but they've got to get their offense going. Packers come out 4 wide. Allen under center. 1st and 10. Allen looking. Allen throws near side and caught by Tommy Stewart. 8-yard gain out to the 33-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and 2. That stops the clock momentarily with 1:18 left. Now it starts running here in the 3rd quarter. 4 wide for Green Bay. Allen under center. Fakes the handoff. Allen looking. Now he's going to take off. And Thomas Allen picks up the 1st down. 7 yards out to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 Packers. We're under a minute here in the 3rd quarter. We're down to 50 seconds. 1st and 10 Packers at their own 40-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Allen under center. Allen to Brockington. And Brockington picks up a yard or 2 out to the 42-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 9. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Second and 9 for Green Bay at their own 42. 4 wide. Allen in the shotgun. Allen looking. Allen throws near side and incomplete. I think, yeah, incomplete. Broken up by Wilson, the linebacker, Kevin Wilson. That'll stop the clock with 12 seconds left and bring up 3rd and 9 from the 42-yard line. Packers come out, 2 to the far side. Allen in the shotgun on 3rd down. Big 3rd down. Allen fakes the handoff inside. Throws outside, caught on the sideline by Chris Weavers out to the 44-yard line. And that'll be a 1st down for the Packers at the end of the 3rd quarter. Bengals lead at 31-17 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. We go to the 4th quarter. Bengals up 31-17. 1st and 10 Packers at the Bengal 44-yard line. Allen, play action, throws, and it's dropped. Vince Kirkwood couldn't hold on. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You take those 9.5 seconds away, the Pack is winning. 31-17, Bengals up here in the 4th quarter. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Packers at the Bengal 44-yard line. 3 to the far side. Allen in the gun. 2nd and 10. Allen looking. Allen rolls out. Throws deep. And incomplete. They tried to get it to Tommy Stewart, the tight end. Incomplete. It got knocked away. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10 for the Packers at the Bengal 44. Three wide for the Packers on the far side on 3rd and 10. Allen in the shotgun. Allen drops back. Allen steps up and now it takes off, and he comes up shy of the marker. They needed 10. He got 6. It'll be 4th and 4 at the 38. I think at this point in the game, if you're Green Bay, you kind of have to go for it here. I believe they'll go because a field goal really doesn't do them any good here. I say that, and look what they do. All right. James Griffey from 55 yards. The kick is up. And it's no good. He missed it wide right. He Norwooded it. And it remains a 14-point game. Bengals up 31-17. I would have gone for it there in that situation. So the Bengals offense comes back out. They're still up by 14. And now look for Cincinnati to try to eat up some time. 1st and 10, and they have great field position at their own 45-yard line with 7:20 left here in the 4th quarter. We have the Colts and the Chiefs coming up next. Johnson in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Granger in motion now, empty backfield. Johnson looking, throws, and it's caught on the sideline. Making the catch there, number 83, that's Butler. Tim Butler, the rookie out of Texas A&M. He's a tight end. I'm getting my rosters out for the Chiefs and the Colts. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and inches from the 45. Johnson now drifts back into a shotgun formation. In motion is Austin. Johnson back, throws to Austin. Inside the 40, down to the 38-yard line. That'll be a gain of 11. And that'll be a Cincinnati first down as they keep the drive alive. There's the Colts. Now I'm good from the next game. My folder full of rosters. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Johnson in the shotgun. That's Palmer in motion. Johnson throws inside, and he had 2 receivers in the same area. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. .6:14 left to play. Bengals up by 14. The Packers need a turnover in the worst way. 5 wide, and now there's 4 wide with a single back as they shift. From the Packer 38-yard line, the handoff to Granger. And Granger to the 35. A gain of 4 yards. It'll be 3rd and 6. As we're coming up on 6 minutes left to play. In regulation, the Bengals up 31-17. The Bengals defense has played well here in the second half. The Packers haven't scored this half, except for that field goal. I forgot about that. 3rd and 6. Palmer in motion. Throws to Ryder Hicks, and he can't hold on. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. That'll stop the clock with 5:41 left. There's time for Green Bay, but they got to operate quickly here. And the Bengals are going to try a 52-yard field goal. Luke Jones will come on. This would make it a 3-score game. The kick is up, and he missed it. Wide right. No good. It remains a 31-17 ball game in favor of Cincinnati. The Packer offense comes back out. 5:37 left. And the Packers will start from their own 42, so they have pretty good field position here. Can the Packers get a couple of scores quickly? Allen in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Allen drops back. Allen throws and caught. Making the catch is Anderson. Sean Anderson out to the 45-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 13 yards into Bengal territory. First and 10, Green Bay. 5:20 and counting. 4 wide for Green Bay on first and 10. Allen looking. It's a blitz. They pick it up nicely. Throws outside and caught by Tommy Stewart down to the 34-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 11. And another Packer first down. 5 minutes and counting. Green Bay has to get a move on here. Down by 14. First and 10 Packers at the Bengal 34. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Allen in the shotgun. Allen draws back. Allen throws down the middle and caught. Anderson down to the 12. A gain of 22. Don't dance yet. You're still down by 14. First and 10. Packers at the Bengal 12-yard line. Clock is moving. 4:35 and counting. Packers come out. 4 wide, single back. Allen in the gun. First and 10. Allen looking. Allen throws underneath. Caught by Vince Kirkwood down to the 6. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Cedric Jordan on the tackle for the Bengals. We're coming up on 4 minutes left in regulation. Bengals up by 14, but the Packers knocking at the door. 2nd and 4 from the Bengals 6. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Allen in the gun. Stewart in motion. Allen looking. Allen throws underneath to Stewart. Touchdown. Green Bay. A 6-yard touchdown catch by Tommy Stewart, the tight end. And the Packers have made it a 1-possession game. Just a simple crossing pattern for the touchdown. And now James Griffey will come on for the point after. Why are you going for 2? You don't have to. You're down by... Why are you going for 2 here? Allen looking. Allen throws near side. Brockington, they get it. That was the wrong call, but they got it. That may benefit them later. The 2-point try is good. And it's 31-25. The Bengals are only up by 6. It wasn't necessary. However, they got it. And now if the Packers can get a stop, they can win it with a touchdown and an extra point. That was a ballsy move, but they got it. Yep, I said ballsy. Still a lot of time left. 3:47 on the clock, and the Packers have to get a stop once again. Bengals up 31-25. Griffey will kick off. From the 4-yard line on the return for Cincinnati, this is Ryder Hicks. Brings it out to the 28-yard line. I agree, but they made it work. On the sideline, the coach is going, no, no, go, go. Records of the next game. Let's see. The Colts and the Chiefs. Give me a second. Got to look it up. I'll tell you after this play. First and 10 Bengals from their own 28-yard line. Everybody's shifting, but they still have a single back. Johnson in the shotgun. Johnson throws a swing pass to David Webb, and he tried to throw it back inside. A little trickery by the Bengals, but it doesn't work. It'll be 2nd and 10. All right, the Chiefs are 3-3, and Indianapolis is also 3-3. So no help there. Sorry, Evil Dead. 2nd and 10 from the 28-yard line. 3 to the near side. Johnson in the gun. Granger in motion. You're welcome. Johnson looking. Johnson throws underneath and caught by Granger, who gets tackled down at the 36, a gain of 9. Tackle made by Deshaun Gartner. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Bengals now at their own 36. This is a big 3rd down coming up. 3:20 and counting. Absolutely huge 3rd down right here. Everybody in tight. Single back. Johnson to Granger. And Granger does not get the 1st down. In fact, he loses a yard. Jeff Bossa, the linebacker in his 3rd year out of Oregon, gets the stop. It'll be 4th down. Can the Packers complete the comeback? They're down by 6. They got the stop when they needed it. It'll be 4th and 2. And the Bengals will punt. Zach Everett will come on. Everett back to punt on 4th and 2. Everett gets the punt away. From the 18-yard line, the fair catch, well, actually, they call it the 20. Well, they give him a good spot if they put it at the 20-yard line. Aaron Head made the fair catch. Thomas Allen, some highlights. That was the touchdown to Stewart a moment ago, and that was Stewart's other touchdown. Misty has said goodnight again for the 2nd time at 9:34. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. 2:13 on the clock. The Packers need a touchdown. They're down by 6. 31-25. They were down 31-14 at one point. Allen looking. Throws. Caught underneath by Brockington. Out to the 24-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning here at Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Week 7 here at Jammin' Sports. Bengals up by 6. 2nd and 5. Both teams with 3 timeouts. Allen drops back, throws, and dumps it off to Brandon Gray, the tight end. Picks up 4. It'll be 3rd and inches at the 29-yard line. Gray in his 3rd year out of Navy. 1:33 and counting. 4 wide for the Packers. Allen back, throws, and caught on the sideline. Out to the 38-yard line, making the catch is Vince Kirkwood. That's a gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Green Bay gets out of bounds, and that stops the clock with 1:27 left. Packers still have 3 timeouts. Can the Packers pull this one out? Green Bay comes up to the line. Allen in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Takes the snap. Throws down the middle and caught by Kirkwood again. 9 yards out to the 47-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 1. And the Packers take a timeout with 1:22 left. They have it at their own 47-yard line. We have Indianapolis at Kansas City up next. This one going down to the wire. 2nd and 1 for the Packers. 4 wide. Allen in the gun. Allen drops back. Allen throws, and it's dropped. They were trying to get it out to Anderson. Sean Anderson, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 1. 1:18 left. Bengals holding on to a 6-point lead. Packers come out, 3 to the near side. Allen in the shotgun, 3rd and 1. Allen to Brockington, gets the 1st down. They give the rock to Brock, and he gets to the 42-yard line, and they take another timeout. An 11-yard gain to the Bengal 42-yard line. 1:15 left. The Packers still have a timeout. Packers come out 4 wide. Allen in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Allen throws, dumps it off to Kirkwood, turns upfield, and gets to the 31. A gain of 11. Clock is moving. We're at a minute. 1st and 10, Packers at the Bengal 31-yard line. They got to get up there. They're wasting a lot of time. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Allen in the gun. Allen fakes the handoff. Allen throws deep. Caught! Tommy Stewart down to the 6. How did he catch that? 25 yards. 1st and goal. Packers at the 6-yard line. Yeah, they don't hurry up as well as 19, but it's a lot better than they do on 26. And 26, they don't do it at all. 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. Clock is moving. They still have a timeout if they need it. We're down to 30 seconds. Allen in the shotgun, 1st and goal. Down to 14 seconds. Allen looking. Allen can't take a sack. They do. And now they're forced to take a timeout. A loss of 10 yards on the sack. Cedric Jordan on the sack in his 11th year out of Winston-Salem. And now it's 2nd and goal back at the 16. Only 11 seconds left. They're out of timeouts. They got to throw to the end zone now. Allen in the shotgun. Allen looking. Allen looking. Steps up. Throws it and throws it away. 5 seconds left. It comes down to this play right here. 3rd and goal. Will the Bengals hold on, or will the Packers pull this one out? Either way, we have the Colts and the Chiefs coming up next. Here we go. This is ball game. 4 wide. 3rd and goal from the 16-yard line. Allen in the shotgun. Allen back. Allen throws underneath. Incomplete. 2 seconds left. I don't know why they're throwing underneath. Well, they have time for one more play now. 2 seconds left. They tried to get it to Brockington. It's 4th and goal, but that's academic. This is the last play of the game right here, barring a defensive penalty. 5 wide. Allen in the shotgun. Allen looking. Allen looking. Throws to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Green Bay. Vince Kirkwood. As time expires, a 16-yard touchdown catch. The Packers tie it up, and they'll win it with the extra point. What a comeback by Green Bay. As long as they don't botch this extra point. Griffey for the win. The kick is up. And it's good. And the Packers win it. 32-31 over the Bengals. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Colts Chiefs up next.